I have context for you.
Okay.
Timeline. Man's prehistory.
Oh, wow.
The gods come to Earth, gift man technology, and the world becomes embroiled in millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god, Silent Goat, learns of the Syndicate and psychically gifts them his power. The Syndicate uses his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and reality folding drive to fuel them. So yeah, the gods were on Earth, gave man technology, bunch of war, they got betrayed by their own stuff, and then they're like, we're gonna make our own reality, fuck you. And that's when the island started.
Huh. Okay.
And this is the super abridged history, apparently, because the very next point is us getting betrayed in Island Sequence 13. And then this sequence. It's only 13 and 24 even show up on this timeline. Probably because it's not that relevant. And then here's the extended.
It like switches. It goes all the way from like prehistory to last night.
Yeah. It's a history abridged a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So apparently, okay. So there's. I'm assuming the Earth still exists with the people who cast the gods away, and all the people who were on the god team, the Syndicate, were scooped away with the Silent Goat
and maybe some kidnappies
and brought here to the special alternate reality where they can do all their god worshipping and not bug the people on Earth.
And we've been doing it for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, because the first bullet point for sequence 24, which we're still in, is about 1,000 years ago. So it's just been
a long ass time. They lived
a long time, because she's been in prison since sequence 13 and we're in 24. It's a lot. Lady Love Dies is incomprehensibly old. And some characters are older.
This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Do I like go back now and ask for her blood?
Give me your blood, Akiko.
Yes,
I'm coming.
Maybe we were supposed to do that or check out the door already. So maybe we were already supposed to have that question for when we go there.
But I saw something. We only recently got the context for why we want to. Oh, I'm seeing these little things that are holding out lights. We only recently got the context for why we want to check the barracks, which is the fact that we'd asked Henry.
Yeah, but maybe they thought that you would
the statue
walk to the door first and then get something about the barracks and then go there and then have the context already. What?
Oh, it's the mysteries reveal thing.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
I just kind of pressed a button.
Well, the song ending kind of scared me.
Well, us blacking out and seemingly dying is spookums.
What? Was there a heart there before?
Yeah.
Oh, because...
Why do save points have a heart on them?
Oh, because that's your mysteries revealed thing is the save points. Maybe it's a heart because it's like, oh, your life, you know?
Maybe it's because it's a checkpoint that I haven't unlocked yet.
Oh, you broke it.
It's not working.
You broke it. What'd you do?
Why isn't my controller working? It was on. The fuck? Okay, there we go. Stopped working for a bit there. Womp womp. Hello, can I have your blood?
Hello. Akiko 14.
Damn it. Hang out with your blood?
Gotcha a minute, Akiko.
Wow.
You're going to die. Humor me. See, neither the
Ray? Maybe?
So why did you become a soldier? What is this? What are you doing? Trying to get to know you. Listen, Nenorcito. I'm trying to execute this labaju, not have a therapy session. I kind of want to inflate her ego just to make fun of her.
You don't think she'd just be suspicious of that by now?
Be mischievous.
I'm glad to be back.
I didn't mention therapy. Don't try to trap me, you know what I meant. I just want to know about your military background. Surely that's not too much to ask.
Bine acesta femie este un cosma.
Yes, I said that, not Keith. My parents died in the wars when I was 9. I was orphaned into the army of New Knight. I became a child soldier, mastering guerrilla warfare. At 13, I led an insurgency through my home country to push your lover, damned Harmony, out of my country. He is not my love. You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the syndicate. Now here I am, talking to you and wishing I was dead. Do you like killing? I'm not a murderer. I'm a soldier. Go and provoke her. Same thing. To a Dobito's Kule? Like you, maybe. Lives aren't everything you think they are, Ninorochito. War changes what a life is. You point a weapon at a person and you're no longer human. You've lost your humanity. Goodbye, Ninorochito. This still increases our relationship. It's funny.
Yeah, it's it doesn't say it makes it
May your
better.
nights be bright.
It just says increased.
And may you reach the moon.
It's increasing in some way.
Damn it, we didn't get our blood though.
Adversarially.
Yeah, it's like you have more in it, I guess.
Yeah.
It has been added to.
Maybe we should check the blood cooler again.
The blood cooler.
Yeah, Sam had blood. In a cooler.
He did, huh?
We haven't talked to Sam yet.
No,
We just went into,
and
we
yeah,
broke
I
into his-
forgot about that. We
broke
just
into his
ran
house.
past him.
Didn't his house have a tunnel to the dead zone?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
like totally skipped him and just ran to
So
the
we
dead zone.
know all that on accident, but we still had to talk to him. That is the funniest fucking detail. Womp womp.
Hey. Do you remember where he is in relation to you at all?
There.
There, that way.
Attaway. Hey, the environment takes some work to get down. Let's see. So we've already talked to Carmelina.
No! Oh,
I made it. So we've talked to Carmelina. I can go to anyone really, but Yuri's annoying.
yeah, I don't want to talk to Yuri.
We keep wanting to talk to our best friend, but maybe we'll talk to her husband. Behind her back?
Oh my goodness.
Scandalous. I saw this. That seems to, I feel like it suggests that we already have 14 out of 16 songs, which is far.
Well, it means that we've actually explored a lot.
Yeah, we have been around a lot of places. The Breath of the Wild feeling takes over and I just go everywhere. Yeah, haha! Shinji is just our Korok. Where is Shinji?
Is he hiding from us now that we have to talk to him?
Is he? Did I get rid of every single one in this entire area?
Oh no, what have you done?
Or is Shinji gone? Does
He-
Shinji
wait,
hide
wait.
once you've seen the crime scene?
He's not on your map, is he? Like, he's not one of the people you can find anymore, right?
No, it's never been an option.
Well, I know, is it now?
I don't think so.
No. I don't see him.
Shinji!
Shinji, where are you?
Come out!
We love you.
Dude, he was everywhere. There's no way I got all of
Yeah.
them.
Well, no. I think he's like. I think you have to find like the one now, because he's important for a reason he doesn't even know about yet.
Yeah, I think for plot reasons, there's just like problems with us talking to him right now. Hopefully he comes back.
We miss him.
He better not vanish for like the entire playthrough because we found the crime scene. I've already done that one. I'm the cry skull. I cry and I'm skull. Those are my two
Cry
character
and
traits.
skull.
Do not forget them.
Whoa!
Oop, I'm fine. I'm water soluble, but I'm still safe. Okay. Shit. There
There
it
was
is.
a gigantic ladder.
Yeah, I was like, there's a ladder. I saw a ladder on the way here. I can do this. I saw a blue thing and thought it was Shinji, but it's some kind of panel.
We're gonna be looking for him forever now. He's
Well,
always
yeah.
gonna be on the corner of our vision.
We used to see them everywhere, like witness puzzles. It's like fucking it's like seeing the code in the Matrix, like just everything and everywhere. I can't go higher, can I? Did I just make a mistake by going this way?
Yeah, we made that whole comment on the bar knife through the heart thing.
Having a terrible logo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's an elevator. Okay, thank you. This is how we got here last time, I think. That's a stylish way of showing an elevator. Knife through the heart, and you're a skull.
You give
He's got a whiskey
blood
or something.
to me, please.
He's got booze.
See, I was really sad to hear that he was married or whatever. He was entangled romantically.
Look at his little apron.
Because I wanted
Look at his
to
useless tiny
be with
apron.
him.
What does it do? That's his bartender apron.
He's so cute. He was one of the selling points of this game to me.
Hey, Aldi.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, LD. I heard you were back. Sam Daybreak, bar master.
Bar master, wow.
Bar master. Bar none. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey. That's pretty badass.
Whoa.
In AD 999, under the sign of Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing.
Wow.
Ooh. He killed to survive on the streets, and then killed as a soldier before killing for fun.
Whoa.
He became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Raz 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia, and in the moment of death, refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm to others.
What?
That's I almost imagine that he sounds like Willem Dafoe.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, what a story.
Well,
How does that work?
I can't break up their marriage now.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's a hell of a story.
That's too romantic.
He's only alive because he loves her too hard somehow? I
That's
don't even know how that works.
beautiful. I love him even more now.
He's got a horn on his head. And like a Freddie Mercury jacket or something.
I saw a guy in the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum that had a horn on his head. There's a human being.
A real one?
Who, well, I mean, it's not like it was made of the same stuff that horns are made of, which is like your fingernail material.
But it wasn't
it's
like
keratin.
It was a Grieger out of him. It wasn't an implant.
It wasn't an implant. He actually grew a horn on his
I
head.
was like, Volt Kruger, is that you?
And I think people really thought he was magic for this reason. It was like I want to say it was ancient China.
Starlight is filling you, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it?
Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket.
You noticed. It was a gift from Lydia.
You know, on a side note, I don't know if this is right or not, but have you ever watched The Love Boat?
No.
It's an old sitcom, right? It's pretty goofy. It's cheesy, but there is a bartender, and he
Show or movie?
It's a TV show.
I guess sitcom always mean, yeah, because it's romantic. It's usually a rom-com.
No, rom-coms are
If it's a
movies.
yeah. I was thinking if it's a movie, it's usually called a rom-com.
Yeah, sitcoms usually situational comedies, usually TV shows, but like there is a character who's a bartender on The Love Boat, and he wears like a very similar jacket, and I almost wonder if that's a little reference because
Maybe.
he's like this cool guy, and everyone always asks him for advice. I don't remember what his name was, but like everyone always comes to him for advice. He's like this really cool,
He's got a
chill
giant red horn on his head.
bartender, and I think he wears like a white jacket like that, if I remember right. But she always had good taste,
Doesn't she?
like in you.
Lydia is misdreaking with you.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands.
That's nice of you to say, LD.
I don't want. He didn't do it. He's too good. I love him too much.
It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
Got it.
The Syndicate is in a bad place.
It's devastating, isn't it?
Isn't?
Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
There's not a lot of wailing, grieving going on.
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on things.
How is the whiskey blend on this island?
Some vanilla caramel, a spice, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is
Ooh.
unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavors.
The smoke. Yeah, concern. I want to know what the smoke represents. What about the smoke?
There, but barely. You know what they say about smoke, though?
There's fire.
There anything I can help you with?
Ooh.
Let's hang out.
Fancy a drink?
Whoa, that's a voice. Fancy a drink?
Yeah, I realized I looked up the love boat and his jacket's red. I don't know why I thought Isaac's jacket in the love boat was white, but it's very much a red jacket. But he's very cool.
Well,
Isaac from the love boat is a G.
well, it's not even similar in any way.
I know.
It's
What the
just-
fuck was I
It just
thinking?
is a jacket. Well, he's red.
You know what? Yeah, that must be it, guys.
Yep.
Ooh, he said, so okay, first of all, he said fancy a drink, right? But he had the cool orb ice cubes.
Oh yeah.
Those really fancy ones.
Because he serves whiskey.
What a great bartender. Pay for a drink, please. What do you recommend, Sam? Sam.
How long since you had a drink?
The investigator is here.
3 million days.
Feel like catching up?
Hit me. Make it a large one.
Only plans.
How about starting with a highball?
Sounds good.
Please enjoy.
I'm glad to be back.
Ah, that's a good highball, Sam.
You're too kind, LD. I'm still practicing.
After all this time.
For millions of years.
Look at that. There's a picture of him and Lydia in the
Yeah.
background there. That's cute.
Oh yeah, that's completely different art too. It's neat.
Well, the background's like a real photo.
Yeah, but I mean, like the art that the art of them is new art,
That's
as far as I can tell.
It's very cute looking.
This is Dead Nebula's Beyond Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavor and a sweet, smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with the soda water and a garnish of mint to make a nice highball.
Oh, where is this bartender? Compliment him. That sounds great. You've been running a bar for longer than I've been alive. You're a master.
There's always something new to learn and improve, isn't there?
I'm even more in love with him now. No, we can break them up. Look at the non-committal. Like, are you out of reach? Do you think that's what that means?
No, I think
Click it.
they mean like his improvement, not coupling.
I don't know. Are you chasing a goal that's out of reach? Oh, I guess so. Damn it.
That's what we're talking about.
I know, I
Follow the
know.
Conversation. you're so desperate for it
I'm
to be something
sorry.
else.
It doesn't matter if it's out of reach, does it, investigator?
Don't tell Crimson Acid.
It only matters that you're trying and that you're trying and that you improve.
Hey, you gotta pick one. You're after everyone. It's a married man, sir.
Yeah, no. I'll go with Crimson Acid because I'm not a homewrecker, you know?
The key to a highball is the ice. The ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius. It makes ice harder, so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy and taste the ingredients without them being diluted. The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. A highball is to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir it without the ice moving apart. It chills. It chills it nicely, doesn't it?
Wow, what a professional. You always make the perfect drink.
Please, LD, I'm still learning.
Oh, so he's always going to say that because he's modest. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good to talk to you, Sam.
Of course he's modest. He's showing less skin than any other character.
Oh my god. That's you.
It's always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you?
Absolutely.
Someone who's actually happy to see us in this game.
That is so refreshing, actually. As refreshing as that drink that he made us that sounded really good in real
Yeah,
life.
because nobody likes us. Now let's accuse him of stuff.
You think Henry really did this, Sammy?
It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD?
I'm still making my truth.
Akiko found him with council blood in his stomach. It's messed up, isn't it?
Aren't you the blood guy?
Well, we're gonna
Look at
get
his
it.
face.
We're gonna get into that
It
later.
looks like he just told a bad joke and he's just staring at you like, ha.
That's the face you make.
Yeah.
He's clearly a sicko.
That's what I'm trying to work out.
I don't know how much work it takes to get council blood off your hips.
Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the millennium? I don't think I do, LD.
He makes so many facial expressions for a skull.
Yeah, but he's always holding that bottle perfectly, like, still.
You can see his fucking brow move around, and I'm like, how does that work?
I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
Well, there's a murder, so...
I hope that's true. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam?
Am I under suspicion, LD?
Sam, I'm an investigator.
Of course, LD. We must all cooperate, mustn't we?
Thank you for understanding.
He's doing like a winky grit. I think he's doing the thing where there's like an upside down curve in the middle of it where his eye socket is to simulate an eyelid expression.
Yeah.
Like a winky.
Yeah.
That always freaks me out in like an anime where somebody like blinks or winks with their eye, like their pupil, instead of because they don't have. You ever seen that?
Oh yeah, no. It's like
Like they'll have a big
I think
white
doesn't
eye.
like Doraemon does that, I think.
Yeah, they'll either have a little like dark spot in the middle of their eye, or they'll have like a full like colored iris and everything, and then that will blink instead of having like a whole eyelid come over them. I think it's like a giant eye problem, like with Sonic the Hedgehog, where they have to animate like a giant eyelid going over his like Una eye that is in the middle of his head.
Sonic the Hedgehog is a monstrous disaster of design.
Like, yeah, he's always been a nightmare in 3D. And so a lot of people with big, bulky, weird characters like that, they're so misproportioned already, they start blinking with their iris, and you just try to think about it.
I mean, anime characters just kind of get used to the absurdity over time. I only have a problem if it's like Clanad level of like weird eyes far apart and not like stupid looking. Anyone who's seen that show knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But like, but no. I like I think like the Sonic the Hedgehog just has all these problems because he can't even blink one eye because they're both attached. There's like no way to like have one closed without the other because they're one like visor of an eye shield.
Yeah, you can figure it out, but you have to make two separate.
Gosh, it's so weird.
Pupils that at some point it's so big that it's like his eyelids work like shades, like in a window.
Yeah,
like it's he's got real estate dedicated to his eyes.
It made sense when he was like pixelated, and that's just like. It made sense because it wasn't detailed, but then as time went on, they kept like continuing to make the decision. I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates.
Fancy a drink?
I finished packing up the bar. I spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here now, could I?
What time did you leave the bar?
I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me, and we went to the gates. She picked me up at about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight.
Any proof?
The nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs.
I'll check them out. That's actually pretty
Yep.
airtight. I believe that.
It's really convenient that all the nightmare computers track people's locations at given times.
How horrifying.
Yep. Let's see.
This nice chill music.
Who killed the marshals?
Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building?
I don't, do I, LD? Terrible business, isn't it?
Ooh, that knife. You're gonna have to ask him.
Yep.
Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the
Is
penthouse?
this a joke, LD?
No idea, LD. You sure it's hers?
Mocking, that's unnecessary.
Well, yeah, do the direct because mocking. It has an engraving from you.
Well, that is her knife. No idea why you found it there, though. Have you asked her about it?
No.
No.
What about your motive?
Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
Got anything you'd like to tell me?
Don't think so, LD. We're happy.
Oh,
Also, you don't. How do you get any response when you ask people what your motive is? What's your motive for the murder?
I don't have one.
Yeah, like why would you ever answer this question any other way?
Say aching. because they're the only ones that are happy.
The only ones are. Oh.
You two might be the only ones.
I hope not. Wouldn't it be awful if we were?
But they're so romantic.
You know who else is happy?
Woof.
He got treat, or she got treats. A bear.
Yeah.
Kuma.
Kuma, the dog.
Don't just ask. Oh, I guess it's gonna make us do the other one.
It doesn't make us. We can just exit, but it's there.
What do you know about the third holy seal, Sam?
I don't know a thing. All the seals are mysteries, aren't they?
Except for the first one, it's just two guards standing up front. Apparently.
I guess it's visible to everybody.
You think it's time to bring this up?
Yeah, sure.
Love dies. All that remains.
Don't
are
point at him like that. He's one of the nicest characters we've experienced so far. Lady Love dies. Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone? Uh-oh.
The Dead Zone has an aura. The structure of the island's corrupt there. It gives whiskey a unique taste.
That's a good reason. Surely the whiskey is tainted as well?
It's quad filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have whiskey blended in the demonic hot zone? I needed to know. You understand, right?
I do.
It's also, if they make the perfect reality, it's our last chance to taste it. Forever.
Yeah, that's true. I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery.
Yeah, that's the weirder part.
Yeah, let's go into that.
What? What chiller?
Don't test me. Why is the label scratched off?
That's not my business, is it? That vial came from Doom Jazz, didn't it?
Oh, that's the blood guy, right?
Doom Jazz. He's a doctor?
Yeah. Doom Jazz is Dr. Doom Jazz is the guy with the mohawk.
We haven't talked to him yet, huh?
No, but he's got all the blood.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk to him.
I mixed it up.
It's for my prescription.
Prescription blood.
Well, maybe it has something to do with him being a skeleton and being alive.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs like blood sustenance. What do you know about the fourth holy seal?
I don't think I know anything.
Yeah, he's not gonna know anything about
No one
any
does,
of
do
the
they?
seals.
So many alibis. They don't have much reason to expect anything besides Yuri.
Oh, ask him about the
and-
missing KHX guy.
Yeah.
What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
I don't think I can help you on this one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean.
Oh, so like in case we hadn't seen it yet. Wait, there was something about the demonic possession.
They talked to Yuri.
Did you see Yuri last night?
Is this a joke, Aldi?
Is this a joke, Algie?
Is it a joke?
Lydia tried phoning him in.
Oh, is it
You should ask him. You should ask her, shouldn't you?
I don't know if I can do that.
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you?
The funny thing is I based the voice on the first line I heard from him, which sounded more like that, I thought. And then he went like super French or whatever after that. But the first thing he said, the first sound he made sounded more like what I was going for, I thought. It was a trap.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how I started voicing Akiko with her Valley Girl accent, but instead she's actually like really gruff. It happens. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Is this a joke, Aldi?
Is it a joke,
The
Aldi?
Dead Zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're gonna have to stare into the hell coffin.
Ooh, hell coffin. What does that mean? What the fuck?
Excuse me.
He's not gonna know. What do you know about the second holy seal?
The mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you know about the escape last night?
Not sure.
The mystery of the dead killer demon.
Yeah, this is always shows up last now.
Know anything about demons on the island?
There shouldn't be any demons on the island, should there?
Well, but there
Yeah.
is.
He always ends all of his sentences that way.
He's always with
Should there or do I?
questions. Yeah,
Well, he doesn't have much for us to go on.
that's okay. I don't want him to be
Henry's
guilty anyway.
alibi. I don't think we have an alibi.
Goodbye.
I can't hang out again until
May
later.
you always live in the shadow.
And may you reach the moon.
He's so nice.
I guess it's also a good thing to say, because
Buddy,
considering who most people are that tell it to us, it always feels like they're telling us to fuck off.
wait, you see Shinji?
Yeah, right there.
Whoa.
And also
Oh, so he is just places
there.
and down below too.
Have I gotten that many of him already? Maybe I have. Where's down below?
Like,
No, that's a vending machine or a sign. But he's up there. He's on top of 2 buildings over there. Maybe I have gotten a lot of him. Don't jump, Sinji. I'll be right there.
You do actively seek him out.
Yeah.
Which is good.
He's great, and he giggles and explodes. Which are my 2 favorite traits in the character.
If you want to be more likable, you just gotta giggle and then explode.
Yeah. Step 1, giggle. Step 2, explode. Step 3, don't have a face.
You'll be a hit at parties.
Face is geometric shape. Maybe he's God.
I hope so. He's a chaotic god.
Maybe he is the sacred geometry. I was gonna go to the basement to check for blood, but then it turns out that's actually Dr. Doom Jazz's place. Oh god.
Oh no!
Forgot I can't redirect to the place I'm going in.
Do you remember Mr. Bill? Oh no! Oh no! Not my dog Sparky!
That was just the entire shtick.
I loved it.
He just got his ass beat because he was a shitty little clay figure. How many of those did they have? Like, they had to get so good at making that.
Oh, he is super basic. When I was a kid, I used to just try to make him because
but they just think about how many times they had to make him over and over and over and over because they were always crushing him and destroying him in some way that's just like unsalvageable.
They sell like Mr. Bill dog toys, and like that's one of the ones that I thought was the funniest. I gave it to my family's dog, and she was gigantic. She was English Mastiff. She would just carry him around in her mouth, and he would scream, "Oh no! Oh no!" And eventually, she ripped him to pieces. And just as he's being ripped to pieces, just "Oh no! Oh no!"
He would actually say it.
Yeah. And then like eventually,
was it like a digital toy or it was like a horn thing where it's like somehow could say it every time?
No, it had a voice box in it, and when you push the button, like when you push it, the voice would just say the line, and it would scream.
There's a snake in my boot.
It'd scream in different ways, and eventually she just would carry his head around the house. But it was like the best dog toy I ever bought. I got the most return out of that one. My dumb dog, he doesn't play with anything.
We're just running out of you because we're so seeky of you. We seek you. That's what I mean to say.
We're so sick.
We're so seeky.
You're in neck deep, up to your eyes in crime. On a battlefield with psychos and criminals.
That's my job.
And you're cool with it?
You can't investigate if there aren't crimes.
So what you're saying is that you never want to wipe out crime, because then you'll have nothing to do.
It's like Batman and the Joker.
An unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
That's one way of looking at it.
It's the only way, if you ask me.
Oh, so he didn't help us at all.
Nope, this is more Shinji.
That's fine. I'm happy that he's okay. I was worried.
Yeah. The first recording.
Whoa.
I'm gonna find out what's going on. This isn't right. The island feels wrong. I'm going to blow this wide open. The Syndicate. The Syndicate. The Syndicate. This island feels wrong. It's weirdly looping. Weird. Weird.
Hey everyone, it's Kermit the Frog, and that's not. I lost. I lost the nasal part that I had a second ago. Hey everyone. I can't.
I am.
anymore.
It's like Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, I can't change what direction I'm going in. I forgot.
I love Kermit. He's like one of my favorite characters ever. I have a Kermit the Frog watch, and I wear it to work like a doofus.
Woof. Oh, his name's Bear Chan. I convinced myself that her name was Kuma.
Well, I think we just went there with it.
It might be, but it's not.
Not here.
Yep.
Kermit
Kuma-kun.
the Frog here.
It pronounces better when you say it that way. Instead of Kuma-chan, if it's Kuma-kun.
Kuma-kun. That means that he's friends with us.
Yeah.
Or she's friends with us. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Because I keep thinking of the dog that we know. And so.
Yeah, because it just looks like Kiba. You can't name a dog. You can't name a Shiba Inu Bear-chan. They have to have Japanese names.
Duh.
Obsequious
rule.
love letter, isn't it? Like a requirement of the breeder or something. Like That was like some sort of universal rule.
No, that's not a real rule. Who would enforce that?
Couldn't you only get them from Japan and you have to always name them with a Japanese name? I thought that was like the origin of all this.
No. They got him from some, like, they like rescued him from some really bad breeder around here in the US.
Weird. I've heard that like multiple times. I wonder. A love letter from a young couple. R says he'll kill the moon with a railgun to prove his love to L. Scott Pilgrim, is that you? Not Scott Pilgrim, the Indian guy.
What?
The first Evil X. He
Oh,
blew up the
Patel.
moon. Peter Patel.
No, there was a, what's that, that movie, oh my gosh, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings, he's like, I'm gonna lasso the moon for you, and he has a whole thing about lassoing the moon to give it to her. What the fuck movie? Not Miracle on 34th Street.
I'm gonna shoot the moon.
It's a Wonderful Life.
In the eye with a big comical bullet.
The movie makes me cry.
And it's gonna be like, ow!
Ow!
And it'll be a 8-minute video. Glittering sequin. Sequin?
Sequin. You always say sequin. It makes me laugh every time.
Glittering sequin ward obtained. A
sure
strange
you could say
folklore
sequin.
developed among citizens, believing that scattering sequins outside their homeworld ward off.
Oh my
home
gosh.
would ward off demons.
That's like my grandma.
She used sequins to ward off demons?
No, my grandma used to throw sparkles around our yard for fun.
Sparkles! For fun?
Yeah.
It's a very different reason.
She would just, yeah, she would, I don't know. She's very whimsical, eclectic lady. She'd just like throw sparkles around our driveway. She wouldn't even tell us. And I'd walk out there to see sparkles. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then,
Is this the same grandma that seemed to be basically trolling your life?
yeah. She would leave stuff on our porch and not tell us about it. And then she would plant plants in our garden in front of our house without telling us about it. And then,
Ooh.
yeah, she wouldn't even say hello.
And then she would steal things.
Yeah.
She would wander inside.
She
Rearrange your furniture.
She picked the locks in my cousin's room while he was in it. And he just sat there, and she just opened the door, and she like,
hi, I believe you're trespassing.
she looked in, and he was just sitting there, and he just looked at her. He's like, hi, and she's like, oh, oops, and she like shuts the door and leaves. She's a very interesting lady.
So many cold, refreshing drinks. This one is a tropical demolition. A tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It's got electrolytes. It's got what plants crave. It used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim at men. So now it's called tropical demolition.
Okay, does that work for you, Keith? How do you feel about that?
It doesn't even have wolves in it.
It even doesn't even have wolves in
Yeah,
it. You want
useless.
You want a drink named after wolves?
Yeah.
Wolf demolition.
Which side of the demolition are they on? I'm confused now about this brand. Oh,
Whoa!
this was someone's arm. Horrific.
Well, I think it still is someone's arm if they're missing it.
It depends on if they're alive, I guess.
I guess.
What a find. Where the fuck
All
is
right.
she? She's right up here.
I just hope that never comes up again. It's just
it
an
had,
arm.
it had the ghost icon. Were we still trying to prove that the vampire got vampired?
No, I think we finished that one already, I think.
I guess check around the ghosts. She's just posing with her car. Don't worry, it's just 2D me with my 3D car.
It's like one of those Instagram photos with like someone posing in front of their car.
Yeah. I like the lag whenever they turn towards you.
She's like, what are you doing on my car?
What car? This car?
Pop, pop, pop. Anyone, is that a real car? Can you tell me what car it is? Is it a good car? I don't know.
It's a 1982 Bugatti. That's not a real car. I'm going to die. Its headlights are fucky.
Oh.
What? Did it get mad at me for looking at it?
Is something going over the sun?
That's what clouds look like in this game. That was sinister.
That was sinister. I thought the car was getting mad at you.
Oh. Yeah, I thought looking at it up close did that, but it seems to just be every time. Maybe it's not. I don't know how that's working.
I like the pink headlights.
Does it always happen when I do that? Not always. That was just, it did it again, so I was really weirded out. She's still got that like barcode or tattoo or thing?
It's the number of people that she's killed.
It's everyone she's killed. Oh right. She's killed so many people.
I don't know if that's actually.
She's a warrior.
I think I made that joke.
It's how many towns she's burned down.
I made that joke
with love
when I first saw her, but that might actually be canon.
Yeah.
now that we know
she's a warrior. Sup?
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk to her.
Yeah, I said hang out, but maybe we hang out in her car.
So I just gave her my voice last time, so she just gets my voice but huskier because that's what I already decided. Because I can't do 2 British accents, so this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know a whole second British accent.
Yeah, I only know like one,
That's
not
like
even
6, but I don't really know them.
I can't even get the one right. So she says, blah blah blah, LD something. What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking this about me now? Why didn't you ever ask me about my life before?
I gotta be careful, the sidebar is gone.
We never talked about it before my exile.
What the hell are you talking about?
And now a mass murder happens, you just happen to bring it up? Placate. I had a lot of time to think in the Idle Lands. Not a lot to do up there, huh? I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
I missed you too, LD.
It's complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
It's complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always needed a skill to master. You got a new car since I've been gone. She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament.
That's the name of the car?
Parliament's like a cigarette.
Well, I mean, I think they mean, like, in England, like, burn Parliament.
Well, now that I think of it, that's funny that the cigarettes are called that.
Remember the 5th of November.
Because like parliaments are cigarettes and you burn them constantly. I wonder if that's already a joke. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do ye hopeful? Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again. Totally. I hope the next island has roads. The Cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different. You cool if I drop you at the beach, LD? In the middle of nowhere, where no one can ever find you, and maybe I'll kill you? Sure thing. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, I didn't say it'd take me here, right? We just hung out a bit. Yeah. You mind if I drop you at the place you were already at? Cool. What's that shirt?
It's got hibiscus
like,
flowers on it.
And kind of a cityscape, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's got the distressed jeans. They have all the gouges. Because that's what driving does to your jeans. It's really intense.
Her keychain has a little tiger on it.
Look at the background. It's also well, only the front part is. Yeah, just the car and the flower. So the background's not symmetrical. Doing sneaky shit.
You buying this Henry story?
It's
I hope.
complicated.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse.
Her making that face but still doing that pose is really funny.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
No. Hey, there it goes.
Akiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture. Found him at the scene. He had a knife and the Vic's...
I'm sorry, but look at her hand. It's horrifying.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to... Hold on, I'm adjusting my chair so I can look at that.
It's significantly fucked up. Like, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, no, if you tilt your head to the side, her thumb is way too low.
Yeah, her thumb's coming out of her wrist instead of her hand. Like, it's so, like...
Hey, Lydia, are you sure you can drive with that hand like that?
Maybe it helps. I don't know.
Maybe.
I took a moment there to realize, like, Her thumb looks correct if you only see the rest of her arm, but doesn't look correct the rest of her hand, because her hand looks like it's 6 inches longer than it's supposed to be. Like it goes.
Yeah, her thumb's way too low on her.
Something happened. That is fascinating. Like they have a line in the middle of her palm to show the cup of her palm. That's the deep part of your palm. That should be parallel. That should be like where your thumb should point to that. Your thumb shouldn't be pointing to a spot way below that.
Yeah, no, that's actually, I would have never noticed that if you didn't point it out, but now that you...
No, that... Her hand is a lot to take in.
Hey,
I'm like,
I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
I'm trying to figure out if it's intentional or not.
Quit showing me your gross hand on purpose.
I don't know if she's supposed to have weird hands or if that's like just a very strange art mistake that made it in.
I think that's just an accident.
I'm surprised it made it in. She's the first character you see, basically.
Hands are hard.
It's just been floating in front of us this whole time.
Well, you honestly don't notice it unless you notice it.
But it's like for her, it's like the crux of her pose.
Yeah, you're supposed to be looking at her cool face, you know?
It's right, like it's even drawn attention to because it's right by her weird marking. And between her marking and her face, like it's both distracted us. Right in the middle of that is, ooh. It looks like American Werewolf in London when his hands start growing. They get longer.
Oh yeah,
it's such a cool transformation effect.
Those practical effects are
that was a fucking
awesome
nightmare
and disgusting. Like, it's a good scene, really good.
The only downside of practical effects like that is it's like every shot is always showing you that just like one animation at a time. So it's really stiff. It's a very like here's a very carefully set up shot where this one effect's going to do exactly one thing because that's like the one effect they're showing at a time.
Well, I think other movies, I think they'll do multiple practical effects all at the same time. I think that one they just really want to highlight the different aspects of the transformation, so they do it like that. But like in like The Thing and stuff, they have like full body shots of like monstrous things doing a whole bunch of different things with its body at the same time, and it's impressive.
I guess there are different framings because that one they want you to really see and feel and get distressed by the transformation, but in The Thing they don't even really want you to fully process what you're seeing.
No.
I have that.
It's horrifying.
I have that art print of the wolf, or I guess it's a Siberian husky that turns into a tentacle monster, and like. Whenever you see your representation of that, you always have to, for a second, be like, yeah, I guess that is what that looked like, because you can't take all of it in fast enough because of how fucking weird it is.
No,
and how
every time you watch it, you see a different part of it. You're like, oh yeah.
Like how his head comes out of his own face. Like his nether face, because his skin peels open like a flower, like the Demogorgon in Stranger Things. Like his face just peels open into 4 quadrants. Like I think his skull falls out.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually,
like his face just peels open, and the skull just.
Don't let Kiki watch that movie. She'll have nightmares.
I love that movie.
Akiko. Wait, I think I already said this.
Maybe.
Yeah, I did.
Sure.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
Why?
You think something else is going on, LD? It's my job to check. Well, no, I do think it's something, whatever.
Yeah, you did pick no.
I should have picked the other one. I don't, but I have to check. A demon-possessed citizen with a grudge makes this a nice, simple case. Blech. Nice. Did you have any problems with the council?
Good talk, LD.
Nope. Me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island. What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
What the hell are you talking
This is a
about?
dark line of questioning, LD.
It's a murder investigation. LD. B.
Yeah, we're...
They're both LD, but you have to pick which part of the name you're going by. Because we're LLD. LLDJ. LDB.
LLD, LDB.
That means that this means that she can't call. That means that Sam can't call her LD because it'll be too confusing. So they can both be LDs.
I mean, he probably calls her Lydia. Seems more romantic than calling her LD.
Or a pet name.
If people find out I've said anything, I'll get a target on me. You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long. Things are weird on this island.
The island feels bad, LD.
You're telling me. Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people.
Damn it, LD.
Yuri's up to no good. What makes you say that? We'll get into that later. Carmelina's the other one.
Those are also the people we've been looking at.
Yeah. The architect. Why?
Come on, LD.
Gut feeling, LD.
That's not great. You should have more than that considering you work with Yuri.
Yes, especially Yuri. Where were you on the time of the murder? Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked it in response to the murder.
So they're about to be gone.
That's kind of fishy, actually.
Well, that's what everyone's supposed to be doing too.
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's part of the cover too, for the murder.
Will the logs at the gates confirm this? Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
The investigator is here.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure? You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. It takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to draw enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island.
Does that mean there's people who are already in 25 right now?
That's what I was wondering too. Was he the first one supposed to
When
go?
we see the glimpse of 25, is that now?
What do you mean the glimpse of 25?
Whenever we find alcohol, it shows us sequence 25, the perfect reality, and those people are talking at the bar. Is that happening now? What if that's not? What if that's not even the future?
Oh yeah, I guess that could be like concurrent with what's happening.
We'll check what it says on the screen next time, but I think it just says sequence 25, which we just interpreted as the future because
we just thought that
they're sequential. But
yeah,
but it sounds like people have already been sent there, and they're about to send Sammy next.
But the island looks,
and then they locked it
well,
down.
Never mind. I was gonna say the island looks so established, like it's been around forever because there's like those crates outside the bar.
They just create it. It looks like Japan.
It does, yeah. Maybe that's where the perfect place is, Keith. Maybe that's what they're trying to say.
It's just a weeb game.
How is that different to just driving around the island? We're not hopping between realities on the island, so we can just cruise. Just a bit of single reality driving, huh? You've got it. Holler at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD.
Holler at me. Got any motive?
I have to ask about this, Lydia, but do you have a motive for killing the council? Like you said, asking people like that point blank is stupid.
Yeah.
I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this. You're happy here.
Right on, LD.
As anyone can be.
Okay, she says she might know stuff about Carmelina and Yuri, so let's hear about their motives.
Yeah, we should ask. Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina. Carm's a genius, LD. The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece. You probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
Come on, LD.
For some reason, honing their craft is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving frame of mind. Well, like
The hell?
a slighted genius. Maybe. Like she's just not getting praised enough. That's kind of a stupid motive.
Maybe.
Has Yuri got a motive for killing the council?
Prove it? Sure.
He's ambitious and wants power. There you go.
How does this get at that?
He hasn't earned it though. Unearned power is bad news, LD. He used it to be small time, a shitty little kid, but one day he got buff.
You got buff.
One day.
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. His charm's fake though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him.
Almost overnight.
He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan. Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I've got a bad feeling about him a while back, and pulled some records from the moon database. Here, take them.
Yuri's request to join the council.
Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. Oh, so now we can go. Now we can ask him
Yeah,
about that.
now we have reason.
LD, I have something I think we should discuss.
Oh?
Well,
Yuri's
what?
alibi again?
What can you tell me
alibi, not motive, right?
about Yuri and what he was doing last night?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups.
Good
Pickups?
talk, LD.
You know, LD, the move to the next island. The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop on a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our transdimensional travel on. Masahiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for the syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me and arranges a pickup. I grab them and take them through the gates to the new island. You were in contact with him all night.
Come on, LD.
Well, there was a time where I couldn't contact him. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm the warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him. Well, when was that, Lydia?
Yeah.
Any idea why? Is that unusual?
Bullshit.
It has happened a couple times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights.
Yeah, specifically is in contact at the time of the crime.
I'll try checking his phone records at the comms tower. Didn't we already do that?
Complicated.
We took his phone, remember? I was surprised he gave us his phone.
That was Yuri's phone? Is
Yeah.
that the one that happened, or was that
That was Yuri's phone.
witness?
That was Yuri's phone, I think. LG, I have something I think we should discuss. What is it? What is it? Which one?
Is it down here?
What is it?
I don't know, but the Holy Seal Marshals is where this knife showed up, I think. We should check about the knife. Because it's her knife that killed them, probably.
Go for it.
It's either her or the one who hates us. Because they also have the next blade. Oh, there's also tire tracks.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? Not a thing, LD. I was working last night.
Why?
Why are your tire tracks on the penthouse?
Complicated.
LD, that wasn't from last night. When was it then? A couple weeks ago, I went up there to think. The sunset looks so good up there. Coerce.
Coerce.
Yeah. Sure you went up to do a little infiltration?
What the hell are you talking about?
You really think I was on the roof of the council building trying to break in?
Sure.
Somebody got in. Do you often go climbing? Often go climbing, a new hobby.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Never been one for physical pursuits. You know that, LD. So the rappelling gear I found near the tire tracks from your car on the roof of the council building doesn't belong to you? Can't say it does, LD. Sorry I can't be of more help.
That is really weird.
That is, yeah.
There's repelling gear right by where she parked.
I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam. You found my knife? I've been looking for it for ages. It disappeared a while ago.
What knife? Oh yeah, my favorite knife. The meaning of all of our love. The one that I stabbed in Sam's heart, probably.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's a love knife.
Oh.
Love knife, baby.
I want an engraved knife that I stabbed my boyfriend with.
Fatally.
Well, if he loves me enough, he'll live through it. That's how I'll test it.
Oh my god, that's like a witch test.
Yeah, that is like a wish.
She'll
test.
live. If she lives, she's a witch.
If,
And
she dies, well, too bad.
The end.
Disappeared.
Island feels bad, LD.
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Just like it up and vanished. Uh-huh. Do many things vanish around here? Or was it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside of a crime scene?
Come on, LD.
Come on, LD, you've never lost something before? You know why the blade is damaged.
Right on, LD.
Not much need for combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop the cap of a beer bottle, tighten the axle on a car, you know. Can I have it back? It's sentimental. Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence.
Get it back afterwards, unless you're the murderer.
Then you're in jail. You know anything about the opened grate on the council building? Grate?
The investigator is here.
A maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged out of it. Not sure why you'd think I know anything about that. Or dragged through it. I don't know why I said out of it. Oblique. What a fucking word to use. Okay, use that. Be oblique. I've got a scenario in my head that you fit into.
Prove it? Sure.
Does that scenario include proof?
She doesn't like it.
Break up a friendship right now.
Yep.
That's what we'll find out in the trials. Damn.
Come on, LD.
Wow.
LJ, I think there's something I think we should discuss. What
I
the
don't
fuck
know how
is
to
it?
do it. How do I do it? Maybe I leave. Oh.
Probe. Something you want to tell me? Yeah.
The island feels bad, LD.
This is a sensitive subject, LD. For who? It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about. I'm an investigator. The truth doesn't care about feelings. You know I told you Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight? He became a new person? What if it was a god that did it? You mean a blessing?
Bullshit.
Deception. That's dangerous talk. The goddess enchanted Blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion. Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him. What makes you so sure? He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the she's dormant in the Sahara caves in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op to go and get her. That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians. Elite custodians? I know. There's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think it's why he's been pushing it on the council.
I think custodian means something other than janitor.
I know, but I just pictured it that way. Like custodians that just battle
like
really
Dust
well.
Force, the game.
Dust Force?
Dust Force is the one where you like action platform like by running up walls and along the ceiling and so on, but your job's just to dust everything. So you just have a broom. So you have to do like Super Meat Boy style platforming, but in a way where you're like being completionist about all the surfaces because they all have to be cleaned.
That sounds like a fun game.
It's like it's like a 2D platformer where you're doing like a reverse Squid Game from Nintendo. Splatoon. There we go. Unsplatoon.
D-Splatoon.
D-Splat.
D-Splat, I like it. If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council. What if he doesn't stop until he is?
Just keeps killing everyone until he's the only person left. It's like, now I'm finally on the council of me.
I'll keep your suspicions secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia.
So now we know that can happen. I guess it's based on trust, and we have a level of trust with her by default almost, that it just gets straight to it. Or maybe it's a series, maybe it's like a checklist. Like this level of relationship plus this number of pieces of evidence you've already found, and then that unlocks like a weird outside of the case files or hangout dialogue option. Because that was new. We've never seen that before.
May a spectre gaze upon a star.
Is that new?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Maybe it's for really good friends. And may you reach the moon.
Seems like everyone else has landed on that one, but we have like a wide variety of historical... Oh. How convenient. See you next time.
Goodbye, everybody.